breaking news. So Jay-Z has been accused of allegedly assaulting a 13-year-old girl. We're talking about grape here. In a newly refiled lawsuit in the Diddy case, which makes Jay-Z co-defendant number 2. Okay, so we're going to get into all the information that we have surrounding this new lawsuit, which names Jay-Z in it. And we're going to read Jay-Z's response. That's right. Jay-Z responded to these allegations. So let's get right into it. So the first article is by the New York Post. The New York Post reads, hip-hop legend Jay-Z has been accused of allegedly graping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs at a VMA's after party in New York 2 decades ago, a bombshell lawsuit claims. Okay, the alleged victim, only identified as Jane Doe, leveled the disturbing allegations in a newly refiled civil lawsuit filed in the Southern District of New York on Sunday. Wild. The Southern District of New York is just like going in right before the holidays, man. Like they want to make sure nobody sees Christmas with their family. It continues, the complaint was originally filed in October against Combs, but has since been amended to include Jay-Z, whose real name is Shawn Carter. I personally thought the Diddy case was strange only because he's been accused of the RICO racketeering, but he was the only person that went down. Compared to, let's say, the Abercrombie and what happened with them and their CEOs or whatever, they had like 15 people that went down. So now with this new refiled lawsuit, it seems like Jay-Z might be pursued for criminal charges too. I'm just saying, I don't know. I hope not, but it looks like it. So the article continues, in the court papers, the alleged teen victim claims she was attacked by Combs and Carter at the drug-fueled house party in September 2000 after the VMA show at Radio City Music Hall as an unnamed female celebrity watched on. Whoa, that seems like co-defendant number 3. Anyway, it continues, the girl claimed the alleged attack unfolded after she had one drink that left her feeling woozy and lightheaded, according to the filing. Looking for a place to rest, plaintiff entered what she believed to be an empty bedroom so she could lie down for a moment, the original filing charged. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with the defendant, Carter, and a female celebrity. The plaintiff immediately recognized all 3 celebrities. My first question is, why the hell is a 13-year-old at a VMA's after party? That's one. Number 2, why is she drinking and feeling woozy at a VMA's after party? Like, where the hell is her parents? So before I read Jay-Z's response, I first want to introduce you to the lawyer who's the subject of his response, Tony Buzbee. And Tony Buzbee was the Texas lawyer who had supposedly hundreds of accusers and victims of the Diddy case. And he actually is the one that retied and refiled the lawsuit, adding Jay-Z to it. So it's very significant. I'm going to play you a video by Tony, and then I'm going to get into Jay-Z's response.
And Tony Buzbee, who's a lawyer based in Houston, Texas, represents now more than 100 survivors, victims, allegedly, of Diddy. Give me a sense of the volume of videotape and photographic evidence and recordings you have.
I've been sent just unsolicited via email and direct message on social media, videos and pictures and stuff. So we're trying to sift through all that. So I couldn't even give you an estimate. You know, yesterday there was an individual who did not want to reveal who she was, but was texting me video after video after video from some of these so-called freak-offs. And I'm just looking at this stuff like, man, I wish this weren't on my phone, number one. And number 2.
She was texting you on your personal phone.
Yeah.
Videos of these freak-offs.
Yeah. Yeah. And
what does that say to you that somebody unsolicited feels so strongly about what's happened to her and others that she would send this material to you?
I don't want this stuff on my phone, but
no,
man, that
of
is,
course not.
I'm trying to figure out the context. Like who are these people doing these things that you would typically wouldn't see, and obviously you couldn't show it to anybody in public. It's pretty graphic.
Yikes, this is serious, okay? Serious stuff. So I'm going to hold my comments for the end, but let's read the statement released by Jay-Z on his Rock Nation social media handles, okay? So the statement reads, my lawyers received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Buzbee. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. I didn't even know pennies were red. But I'll continue. It said, these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? Now, this is interesting that he's saying that, because to me, he's kind of taking like the Andrew Tate kind of route. Like, if I did it, go to the cops, don't go to the courts. But if you didn't do it, why would you ask anyone to go anywhere? Like, I didn't do it, so don't go nowhere. Stop lying. Anyway, he continues, these alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. It's funny that if this guy is lying about you and these allegations are lying, why are you going straight for their character? Right? It's just so interesting. Like, he's trying to paint that this guy's a bad person. Which, by the way, this guy allegedly has 100 victims, or spoke with 100 victims of Diddy. So, is he alive for just you, or he's alive for the Diddy stuff? Like, are you talking in code? I don't know. But let's finish reading. He says, my only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. It's funny he's saying that, because what about Diddy's kids? It's very interesting that everyone's talking now that he's in it. Well, now he's speaking up now that he's involved. He should have been sticking up for Diddy's kids. Diddy's kids, what about what Diddy's kids are going through? He didn't seem to say one word about that. He turned a blind eye to that. Now look at you. Very interesting. Anyway, he continues, my heart and support goes out to the true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by the ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. Okay, again, a lot of these things he's saying has to just do with attacking his character, trying to paint the image that this guy's a bad guy, he's doing this for clout, for profitability. I don't know if it's going to work, Jay, I'm just saying. He continues, you have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have a very strict code and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you how different I am. Why are you going to show him how different? I don't understand. He's just a lawyer that's fond of claiming. Maybe they are frivolous lawyers, right? But your real issues with the supposed girl. I think he should have spent more time just denying this happened rather than trying to deflect to say the lawyer's a bad person. We don't know the lawyer, Jay. We know you. We know Diddy. We know that you're good friends with Diddy. How about that? But the lawyer did respond, so let's go read what the lawyer said in his response. Okay, so Tony Buzbee, the lawyer, responded on Instagram. I'm going to read his post, and he did post a picture with it. All right, so his post says, recognize this guy? This is a picture of the weapons platoon commander, Alpha Company, 1st Battalion, 4th Marines from our old Western Pacific cruise book. Despite a coordinated and aggressive effort that has included harassing my kids, contacting my clients and former clients to encourage them to sue me, contacting my colleagues or former employees asking if I abused them, filing frivolous cases against me and my law firm, defaming me with outrageous assertions to anyone who will listen, and having mysterious people follow me and my family, I'm still that guy. I won't be bullied or intimidated. People will see through this effort to discredit me and my clients, and the truth will be revealed. I also won't allow anyone to scare my clients into silence. So there you have it. I don't know if Jay-Z did any of the stuff he's been accused of, but it is all over social media now. It's on the Shade Room. It's everywhere, okay? So now he can't hide from it, and he did a good thing by addressing it right away. I thought that was pretty smart, all right? But let's see what the comments have to say in the Shade Room. One comment goes, there it go. He going down next. Now another comment reads, birds of a feather. You know how that goes, flocks together. Another person reads, and I'm sure Beyonce's finna stay because there's no way she didn't already know. Jesus, if she knew about this, damn. If it was true, I don't know. Allegedly, right? Another person comments, it's starting. Oh, it's definitely starting. Is Jay-Z, it's crazy because I don't know if anyone expected Jay-Z to be the second co-defendant in Diddy's RICO case. We all thought it was going to be somebody, but not Jay-Z. I didn't see that coming. Another comment says, here we go. And the last comment reads, Diddy going to be like, yep, he was there. Wait, hold on. Hey, yo, nah, that's too much. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys over there.